Just setting up now. It's still early. We still got about half hour before it opens. There's Frank. Everybody's still setting up. Oh,
they got the
what's
Fireball
this?
whiskey.
What's this? What is this?
Lots of pictures.
Here, unattended. Nobody sees what's happening. Nobody, everyone's covering it up. It's coming over to my table. The shenanigans have already started. Let's see how May we can get Bob. We're gonna leave him right there and wait till he comes back and see what happens. Look at the pooch. Look at the pooch. Oh, he's standing right there. He's standing right there. He didn't even realize what I did. Hi, Bob. How you doing?
Hey, Kenny!
Hello! What's going on? Oh. There's our friends from Urban Post. We're going to interview them later when we come around. There's Diana.
Yay!
Check it out. She actually came out to a paranormal event. Oh
Yes,
my
I
goodness.
did. It's been years.
It's been years. Lots of things going on here. Lots of things. All right. Nope. Nope.
That's a cute new little camera.
Is Chuck in his sexual preference position.
This is all because
Don't say that when I'm in front of them.
Yeah, Mike, get you some. How's it going there, Chuck?
I'm all right. You
Good.
Know, wishing Kevin was here. This is his job.
Yeah. Last time I got his crotch while he was doing that.
I remember.
I remember. Hey, Chuck.
Hi. Just plugging stuff in.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
That's not funny.
It is funny. It's freaking hilarious. So it looks like it stopped raining enough that they put up their display, our friend the Shoemakers, and then it started raining again. It's raining a lot out here. But people are still having a good time, still walking around. There's our place, there's Chuck, playing some music, being a great sport. Forgot the top of his tent, but we made do. Oh, there he is singing. Oh, so sexy. So we are at the Paranormal Gathering, and it's raining! Woo! It is raining really bad. Everyone is hiding under tents, except for me. There we go. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. And I'm a rain hog! Woo! I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Hey! I know you! I know you too! Wait, let's get this right. Good game. He's got a nice ass. I suggest if you want to smack a butt, smack his butt. Marks.
If I like it too much.
He likes it. He does like it. Whoa! That's a lot of water. Woo! This is refreshing. This is your fault, Mark. Yours. How's that ass? Woo! Hi. Oh, everyone's scrambling to cover their stuff so it doesn't get wet. Oh, we got a lowrider over there. Look at this guy. You guys are like lowriders, flying under the radar. Designated smoking area. Wow. Look it.
That's the wet t-shirt contest he won.
That's right.
10.
Stay dry. 10. Woo!
You okay, brother?
Oh, I'm good. I'm wet.
All right, good. You're all wet.
I'm all wet.
All right, man.
Sorry, it's waterproof. I'm waterproof too. I am. The phone is. We're good. We're good. It feels kind of funky going down the crack of my butt, but
Yeah, nice and cold, huh?
otherwise, yeah, it's a nice. It's funky, but it's refreshing at the same time. Oh my goodness. Let me fix my hair. My table's soaked. My stuff is.
I keep moving it back. I moved the box.
Oh boy. Sending off.
And the last time looked at
Is it on?
Very cool.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Want to get interviewed?
Sure.
Sweet. Okay. Got us in frame? All right. It's a butterfly. I am here with Dave Schumacher. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Good. So tell us about your booth, your group, and what do you
Okay.
do?
Well, we are into paranormal research, and our booth.
Wait,
actually,
you're into paranormal research and you're at a paranormal event?
yes, amazing, isn't it?
Okay.
Crazy. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
So our group started in 1999, and our display, what it's meant to do is kind of tell you and show you how we started and how we've progressed over the years.
Oh, okay.
Starting out with the, initially group, let's go to any haunted place we can find and have fun, take pictures, and get pictures of dust and lights moving around, and
Okay.
that was the early years.
That was the early years. Okay.
So then as we got further along, starting in 2004 to 2010, we got more into using environmental data logging
Okay.
to try to correlate experiences with changes in the environment. We came up with a data logging system called DEAD, very creative. We'll give Jen
Wow.
credit for that one.
Okay.
Direct Environmental Acquisition Data Logging.
That's
so
spooky.
we'd run that during investigations, and if something would happen, it's all date timestamp, so we can go back, take a look, and see if anything correlates.
Cool.
We also formed the official research wing of our group called the Anomalous Research Department, which that's the group I headed up within the organization.
Okay.
And we conducted research, we published papers, we applied for grants, we worked with other like-minded groups. We also hooked up and worked with some university researchers.
Wow.
And then when we moved from Wisconsin to Pennsylvania in 2011, we changed the group over to just Paranormal Research Group, and we do strictly research now. And we got a couple papers over there we've published with PhD students and PhD researchers in Mexico, Canada, the UK.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So you
Very,
guys can
very
review
cool.
everything that we have here is available on our website. You can go take a look at it. We like to
Awesome.
put it out there so people can look at it and
Okay.
critique it. So we take a little bit of a different approach than other groups.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
There's much more involved with what you do than what I see with your stereotypical ghost hunting group.
Yeah.
Or paranormal group.
So we don't come out and do too many of these type of things, but we thought we'd come out and see how it went.
This is cool. The tri-field natural EMF meter. What trips this equipment's trigger and why? That's awesome.
Well, a lot of times you hear researchers or ghost hunters say that I use this natural EM meter because it screens out all man-made sources of
Right.
electromagnetic fields. That's not so.
Oh, I gotta read that.
Yeah.
I definitely have to read
You
that.
can have the summary right here. Basically what happens is because it's not exactly 0 hertz,
Yeah.
it's between 0.1 and maybe 0.75 or something.
Okay.
What happens is if you turn a TV on and off, that thing will notice that as a disturbance in the static magnetic field.
Wow.
So just because it's at 60 hertz doesn't mean it's totally filtering out because it's
Right.
pulsing, and it
Okay,
sees
yeah.
that as a frequency. And you can see we used a fluxgate magnometer and could find out what frequencies it was picking up. And
Okay.
so yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah.
I see you got a book too.
Yeah, those are some.
books.
The first one, Investigating the Haunted, Ghost Hunting Taken to the Next Level, 2007, 9 years ago now, so might be a little dated.
I know
so
that.
Don't beat me up too bad on that
I'm
one.
I'm gonna kick your ass on that.
And I'm gonna go, yeah, it's 9 years ago, get over it. And then we had a fun one, You Got Ghosts, Haunted Tales from the Inbox.
Okay.
All the emails we got over the years, Jen kept all the emails that our group would get,
Wow.
telling us stories, requests for investigations. So we thought we'd publish them as is with no spelling or grammar correction. And then we went in and commented on some of them.
Nice.
So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Where can people find you online?
Just go to www.paranormalresearchgroup.com.
Sweet.
Pretty easy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your day.
All right. What you making?
Trying to make a post so that somebody can put a rope up.
Oh. Like somebody here?
I'm sorry?
You're making that for somebody here?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Look at that shirt. That's a shirt that we put out. Actually, my fill-in camera woman, Diana, and us, we put it out when we were in our pirate days. Or just us. That's awesome. I can't believe she's wearing that shirt. I don't know where that's from. Where did she get that from? I don't know. Let's go find out.
Come there and I'm waiting down there.
Becky, be prepared. Someone is behind you, and they have a cool shirt. They're looking at your shirt.
We're looking at your shirt.
Whoa, I'm checking out.
Do you know why we're looking at your shirt?
Because it has orbs on it.
And you can turn around.
It has dog hair on it.
It has dog hair on it, and that's our shirt. We put that out.
Oh, that's why I started looking
We
at
put
it.
that out years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I love it. I got it downtown Gettysburg.
at the Hunt's Cafe, maybe.
At the cafe.
Yeah, Hunt's.
We're from Fairmont. We walk Gettysburg constantly.
Oh my! What's your name?
Becky Alto.
Hi, Becky.
Hi.
And who are you?
Melanie Weir.
Hi, Melanie. I'm Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
And this is Diana.
Hi,
behind the
Diana.
camera. We actually had the group Pyra, and we put out a book called Orbs or Dust, which is what the shirt was based off of.
Cool.
That's so cool. I don't think we've
We have
ever
orbs
seen
in our
anybody.
house.
I
all
wasn't
over
quite
the place.
sure because he was really excited looking at your back, and I thought
I actually caught an orb
she
on
sees
my
orbs all the time.
we have an orb. I hate to be videoed.
You hate to be videoed?
I do.
Well, don't look. Look at my awesome lightsaber
All
microphone.
right, here I'll show you because I think I have it somewhere.
Uh-oh. We have pictures
keep
of
it.
orbs.
I was on the phone talking to a friend of mine, and it's the first time we'd ever seen an orb outside the house.
Really?
And yes, we had never seen them outside. They were always inside. We built on Indian territory.
Oh.
So when they excavated our home, they had pottery and arrowheads and various things that we kept as the artifacts. And at one point, we even had somebody come in and cleanse it because at first, my mother was very uncomfortable that she saw them. We were very innocent.
Okay.
But so we
You guys
did
like
that.
any cooling spray?
You have it? You have it?
Well, I have to get under here
Spray it
Oh, that's okay.
where I can see it. Yeah, and I don't know if I can find it right away.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
But,
It was just cool seeing somebody wearing our shirt.
Yeah,
and
I
it was
love it.
very
I love
awesome.
this shirt because
Awesome.
we do have.
Love it. She loves
So
it too.
very good. Very
Awesome.
good
Can I get a
idea.
hug? Because that was just
Yeah.
awesome. I'm sorry if I'm all sweaty.
No, that's
It's actually
cool.
just rain.
Yeah, I know.
We'll go with that.
So what are you doing here? What is this?
We are a podcast called Geeks and Ghosts.
And if you just
It's like a
Oh.
little weekly podcast where we talk about geeky
So is it
stuff
live
and ghosts.
podcasting?
It's not live. No. Well, we do a recorded show every week.
Very
And
awesome.
then we put it out, and then we come to events like this and do interviews with people.
That's
and then
really
we
nice.
find somebody wearing our Orbs of Dust shirt, we run them down.
I guess so. And what motivated you to make this one?
This, what
The orbs
podcast?
or dust?
Well, Actually, I wrote a book called Orbs of Dust, and it actually goes into photography and explains exactly how the camera is capturing these anomalies. So it explains them in a natural way, not
really
anything
wish
to do
you could
with.
see the one we have. It is the
Well,
most,
you can contact me.
we have shown scientists this and sent it off, and they're amazed at it. They're absolutely. They just said we have no idea what this is. It is obviously contained. It's obviously very different. It's all this obvious, and this wasn't, And it's like, no, you can see me. I'm walking through and turning around to my backyard and saying, oh my gosh, I'm capturing this because. The guy on the phone.
Well, you know what? I will give you my card.
Okay.
And then you can send it to me, and I can take a look at it.
Okay.
All right, and give you my opinion. Just my opinion on it.
I would love that.
Awesome.
Because we've sent it everywhere because, I was.
Honestly, the scientists are probably the worst people to send it to.
They were actually really, and see, because I'm logical and I'm like, I'm very skeptic. I'm just skeptic.
You need to send it to a photographer. The photographers are aware of how perception with the lens and the camera interacts with things in our
and
environment.
it was taken off of this.
Oh, on your phone?
On my phone. I just hit video on the phone, and
that's actually even worse to do.
I don't have anything else.
Right. I know. And I'm not saying it's bad on your part, but as for taking video or a photo with your phone and getting orbs, that's even worse. And it has to do with the flash and the lens. But
there was no flash. It was at night.
And there was no light source?
There, only the orb.
Is there a bug on me?
No,
See that? Huh.
Only from the orb. Only the orb. And I got.
We'll take a look at it.
Yeah, and I got
take a look at
close
it. That'll
enough
be cool.
that it was the most unique. Like that made me think. I could not. And I like to explain everything.
I do too.
I could not explain. I'm very logical. I'm very scientific, so I could not explain that, and it bothered me.
Well, we'll take a look at it. I'll give you a card, and then
Sounds great.
Yeah, I'll run over and get it.
Okay, sounds awesome.
And I will find you because you're wearing our shirt. I can find you. Okay, cool.
Shirt is
Thank you very much.
So, thank you.
Good. No. Oh, no, she's over there. I'm not stalking anybody. Shush. Let's see who else is not busy. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Thank you. There's Bob. This is Bob. This is the world famous Bob Christopher, my buddy.
What is she doing?
What is she doing? Oh my God, can you not be on another TV program? Or not,
What is she doing?
She's videoing. She's taking video.
Who is she?
That's Diana.
Hi, Diana.
An old friend of mine. She's my camera person today.
Very cool.
Yeah. So how you doing?
I'm doing real good.
We're like in a manly hug here.
I know. It's like
awesome.
a bromance.
It's kind of awkward, but I'm turned on at the same time.
Awkward.
Oh my! He touched my thing. So what's going on? What's felt it? It's that big. Ladies,
we're having a blast here. Look at all the people. Oh
I
my
know.
God.
This is great.
I've talked to so many people and educated so many people.
You educated people?
I try to educate. See, you should have a different outtake on me now. You really should.
My outlook on you has changed since the weekend we spent together in a tent.
I've always been like that. You just never have seen that side of me.
You know what? Because honestly, I think you edit that part out of the show.
I have to sometimes. We get 23 minutes.
And I think it's a shame.
It's vital. There's some shows you have to watch every show. We have 85 episodes.
Okay.
So you have to go. I'm not going to tell you which episode it's in.
Okay. There's one out of 85. So what are you guys doing here? You got your table set up? You got a couple dogs I saw that you won't give me.
You hijacked two of them.
Are you going to have a raffle?
No raffle.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's the only way I'm ever going to win one. And he rigs the raffles. He rigs it all the time.
You never get the ticket.
I don't win. So you're with Ghost Detectives. And what's the name of your
Vortex
group?
Ghost Gear.
Vortex Ghost Gear. You have a bunch of gadgets over there.
Haunted Explorations.
Yeah. And you do like Penhurst. You do all these events all over the place.
Yes.
Which are really fun. I have fun at them. I had tons of fun.
You're always invited. You know that.
I know. I just can't always make it. Because I'm
wife
tired.
yells at you?
Well, I get drunk too.
You can buy that. You can buy that.
Yeah, you can buy that. It's cool.
You're not going to air this, right?
You were here last night, weren't you?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, I saw a live video. How did that go?
It was amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. You know, normally we go in the house and I said, you know what, let's do something different. You know, totally different, off the wall. Let's go out on the field out there because they have seen a regiment out there walking. Somebody has seen. So we decided to go out there and we set up a little experiment.
Okay.
You know, this was a Confederate hospital.
Yeah.
So we had a guy dressed up as a Confederate soldier and we had a Union soldier. And the Union soldier was actually taking the Confederate soldier hostage with a gun.
Okay.
We played Union marching music all the way out there. And we got out there, we set up the equipment, and we set up the trigger props. I had 2 trigger props, 1 Confederate belt buckle and 1 Union belt buckle.
Okay.
And the Union belt buckle kept lighting up and going off. Something was breaking the energy.
You know why? Because I wasn't there. If I'm there, my skeptic shield doesn't make anything work. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you had a good time.
Someday, you're going to be with me and you're going to go, holy shit, I'm a believer.
That day, I got nothing. I don't know when that day is going to happen, but we'll see. I'll still keep coming out. I am always ready for you to show me something.
All the time. You know that, my friend.
Good.
All right.
All right. Go
Be
about
good.
your business.
Right.
Have fun. There we go. Here we go. These are the people that organize it. I love that. I love when people cheer my name when I walk up.
Love you, man. Kenny!
Hey.
Hi, Kenny.
How you doing?
How you doing? Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
No one has given me rum yet.
If you show me where the store is, I will get you one.
It's that way. That
Do
way.
you really need rum?
No, I have some.
I'm sure.
I never leave home without it. How's it going?
Good?
Yeah.
I never expected this turnout. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
You know why you have so many people? Because I advertised it. Totally taking credit for that.
We give you all the props.
Yes.
We said it's because of Kenny and the Geeks and Ghosts.
There you go.
There you go.
Geeks and Ghosts.
Nobody would have
Awesome.
showed if you wouldn't have done
I know. It would have been just vendors here.
Yes. Not
That's what I
even.
think.
Not even.
No, because they wouldn't have even showed up. They would have showed up and said, nobody's here, and left. No. I'm glad it's a good turnout.
Chuck even said he wasn't going to come if you weren't going to come. He was like, shh.
I know. Well, Chuck is my #1 stalker. He has a T-shirt that says so.
Does he really?
Yeah, I gave it to him at Penhurst.
Awesome.
So everything's running smoothly?
Yeah, so
Everything's good?
far so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. We got parking. Parking is crazy. I looked out there and it looks like a Walmart parking lot. I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
I know.
That's great.
Up there we have the vendors.
Oh, yeah.
People are eating. So
Yes.
yeah.
We
Did
got
you
a
get
lot.
some ice cream?
I have not gotten ice cream yet.
I haven't eaten yet either. I keep trying to make my way up there, but I see like a lot of the psychics, they're down giving their readings. The rain isn't stopping people, so
Yeah, I know.
This is amazing.
It was pouring and people were still walking in,
I know,
which is
and
awesome.
Carol and Roberts, there are weather people, and they said that there's another storm coming, but I don't really even think it's going to matter.
Okay,
People just
good.
get under the tents and make do. So
I'm going to try and get all my interviews in before
yes,
the other storm hits.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Thanks.
See you around.
Hey, you know what? Though?
What?
Tell
What?
Chuck
Tell
that.
Chuck?
Yeah, tell Chuck that it might rain heavier. So if he wants to cover.
I'll let him figure it out when everything explodes.
Okay. All right.
But that microphone is awesome.
Isn't it?
That is awesome.
It is awesome. No one has a microphone like this.
Nope. That is exactly what we were just saying. So.
That's right. All right. Awesome, guys. I'm going to pay you guys just to follow me around. Oh. Spirit events.
It's Kenny.
Oh man, everybody knows the Nesbits,
So,
right?
what do you think about orbs?
Same thing I've thought for years. But it is cool that somebody was wearing our T-shirt from like 10 years ago, something like that.
And it is raining. You probably can get a lot of orbs today.
You know what? I bet you can. A lot of orbs outside, like in groups.
Yeah.
Maybe entire regiments.
Right. Just because it's a paranormal gathering.
Right. How are you guys doing?
We're doing really well.
Yeah, good.
We've had a lot of people coming through and a lot of
Awesome.
conversation.
Sweet.
Loving it.
Very, very cool. Ooh.
We were surprised to get Patty here.
Yeah.
So she and Mark just finished a book, Cursed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Newest book that just came out. So
Awesome. It looks cool. You've got a lot of books here.
Yeah.
And I have several of them.
They're both pretty prolific.
I have all of these. I have all the Ghost of Gettysburg ones.
We love you.
I know. I love you back. It's cool. I love books. I love to read, so it's really cool.
The fun ones are the haunted crime scenes.
I think I picked that one up last time.
We nailed it.
I got that one. I have Pennsylvania Ghost Stories. I have
Civil War Ghost Trails.
Civil War Ghost Trails. I do have them, yes. I had that one too. Yeah.
But it's all Perry.
Yeah, because I got some when we saw you guys out in the Albatwitch Festival.
Right. We're going to be there again this year.
Oh, cool. I don't know if we're going out or not. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll make it fun.
Restoring one of them.
All right, cool. Continue to have a good time.
We will try.
Awesome.
You know, some people.
Good. We'll turn off there. Into the night. Roxanne! You shush.
Facebook, Kenny?
Yes.
Your antics?
Well, I have a lot of them.
Yes, you do. Hey, Gina!
Oh.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right? You need help?
No, she's got some tape she's gonna give me, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's killing the tape.
Good. Put it more here because this is wet over here.
Can I talk to you for a little bit?
If you want to talk to me, that's fine.
Awesome.
I've never been in here.
What's your name?
Henry.
Henry? I'm Kenny. How you doing? You good? Oh, I got a card.
You got a card.
This.
Stand up.
You can stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up. So, Henry, what are you doing here? What's your
I do the Paranormal View radio show on the ParaX Radio Network.
Okay.
Do it every Saturday night live.
How long you been doing it?
Since 2008.
Not bad. And what kind of things you talk about?
Anything. It could be UFOs, could be paranormal, ghost, whatever. I usually try and find people to be on the show. A lot of times we don't, so we come up with other topics.
Sweet.
I have 3 co-hosts. One used to live in Cincinnati and she would travel a lot with me, but now she's moved to Rhode Island. We still got to do some things together, but not a lot. The other 2, one lives in San Francisco and the other one lives in Los Angeles.
Wow.
And he's a background actor. So the 4 of us work great together doing the show. And they really work well together. But it's neat to have people from the West Coast.
Right.
And they do a good job.
Awesome.
Everybody does different things to promote the show.
Okay.
So it makes it real good. I like to travel. A lot of times I get to do the show live at different locations. In April we was here. Did the show from here live.
Okay. Cool.
And then after we did that, we investigated. I've done the show live 3 different times from Mr. G's Ice Cream.
Cool.
And that's where I'm going to be doing it tonight.
Okay. Good.
I've been to a place called Hillview Manor. Ever been there?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Done the show from there live. A place called Bell Nursing Home.
Yeah, the storm.
Yeah.
Hear the thunder.
It's coming, yeah.
Oh boy.
So, but I really thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, before I got into doing the show, if you mentioned the place was haunted or a ghost or something, I was going the other way. You couldn't get me near a place. Now, after they got me into doing the show, I'll do places and go as long as I'm with somebody.
Yeah, to have a buddy.
You aren't going to get me in someplace by myself and sit there in the dark, and I don't do that.
Cool. So where can they find you online?
Para-x.com.
Okay. Cool. And it's every
Saturday night
Awesome.
from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern.
Sweet. Cool. We will look for you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Take it easy. Got hard. Up. It all fell. We'll try some of this.
Oh, that'll probably
Put it
work
on the
like
back.
a champ.
Do it. So we don't get on the front of it.
Should work just fine like that.
There you go.
Kenny Biddle, always willing to lend a helping hand.
Good, good, good. Yeah, no. Kept breaking it. There's the dog that I want, that Bob won't give to me. He won't let me buy one. He won't let me win one during any raffle. He has raffles. He asks anybody who wants tickets. I put my hand out. He never gives me a ticket. I have to steal tickets. And that's a very, very annoying amplifier. But I love you, Bob. Hello. Dun, 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 dun.
For the rain, the thunder. Okay, we're anticipating the thunderstorm. Did you hear the thunder?
Yeah, we heard the thunder. What you doing? Come on out here. Yeah.
Come on.
Really? Come on. Come on. All right. I found these two ladies. I have no idea who they are. Just met them for the first time. This is Donna and Christine, right?
Hello. Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing here?
Well, we are Lucky Tiki Creations.
Yeah.
And we are an upcycling company. Yep. So we have our fairy houses. We have some ghost fairies. We have some Pokemon Go.
Oh.
We have some superheroes, and then we have our regular fairies. Each one is hand selected for their special container. Everything's a recycled container.
One bottle at a time. They each get to select their own little bottle to live in, so you're saving the planet and saving a fairy at the same time. We have our enchanted wands, all mystical magics in them.
And what else do we got here? We got
new headdresses.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, we have new
those.
headdresses.
Those are pretty. I bet I would look good with one of those.
Would you like to wear one?
I could.
Here, Kenny, let's see if it looks good on you.
Isn't that his
It's a little small. It's a little small.
I actually think it's quite perfect on you.
Oh, okay.
It's really cute.
Well, then maybe I'll go around like this, and I'll advertise for you girls.
Thank you.
Okay. You like my headdress? If you want a headdress like this, which would probably look better on you, you can get it right here. Because I think I look ridiculous, but I'm getting paid to advertise.
Oh, you are?
I think so. I better be. Where can we find you ladies online if people want more information?
We are at Lucky Tiki Creations on Facebook. And Instagram, yes.
Instagram.
You can find us, and there's pictures out there, and there'll be definitely more pictures after today.
What are the infinite loops and bangles?
Well, these are just super special scarves that you can make up any colors and combinations that you like.
Oh, look at that.
And they can go on a variety of different ways. It's just dress up an ordinary everyday outfit and make it super special. And we have colors galore for that. So we pretty much have every color you can imagine. And you can take one strand, 2 strands, 5 strands, and make your own little special neck wearing piece. And they're kind of lightweight even for summer, so it's not like a scarf that's heavy. So they look great in an outfit. They dress things up and they're fun.
Awesome.
We like fun. And we're going to be at the Dover, Delaware next weekend.
Yes,
so
for a Dover Comic-Con.
Dover Comic Con. We're all going to be there.
We will be there.
We're going to be there
rolling
too.
out a lot of the bats and toys caves. So we
Toy
have like
caves.
Batman and
Batman, Pokemon.
So we're going
Awesome.
to have some specials like our ghost ones for this time. We're going to have our special superhero caves for
That's
the Dover.
cool. I like
so
that.
we hope to see you there.
That's very cool. Awesome. Thank you.
That's better?
Thank you very much. And have a good day.
Thank you. We already are.
Awesome. Yay! Next. Gentlemen.
Kenny's got the new one.
She's a howler. She makes a lot of noise. Hear her screaming? She's a screamer.
Yeah, I think you got to go for it.
She won't shut up.
It's going off.
Okay. Hi, Bob.
Here, you can cut the stitches over the
man.
Uh-oh, it's got biddle on it now. He's got to wipe it off.
It's got my stank on it. Yeah, I violated your dog. Something fierce. It's a lightsaber. Hello. Did I scare you? I am scary. Sometimes. Oh.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Diller.
That's actually pretty good.
Looks like a blonde cute guy.
Oh. Can I talk to you for a couple minutes?
Sure.
Are you up for an interview?
Post-menopause off my face.
I have that too. I want to come down to you.
Yeah, I'm a little on the short side.
How are you?
I'm doing
You-
great except for the heat.
You are Kathy
Gash,
Gash.
like cash, but
Oh.
which I don't have any.
Yeah, none of us do.
Okay.
None of us do. So you're an author?
Well, this is my first book. I don't necessarily consider myself an author, just someone who happened to write a book.
Okay.
So
That's fair enough. I notice you have two books here. What's this one?
the first book, Encounters with the Paranormal, written by Mike Ricksecker from Haunted Road Media. Mike is a ghostorian because he incorporates a great deal of history in with his stories. And he also is a member of the Society of the Haunted. He does a radio show called Enigma Underground, which incorporates heavy metal music with some paranormal. He also does a radio show with Vanessa Hogel on Tuesday nights called Edge of the Rabbit Hole.
Okay.
Mike and I had investigated a number of times together over the years, and when he decided he wanted to create a publishing company, rather than having all of his own books through someone else, he decided to his next few books to create his own.
Cool.
And he asked me if I would write a couple of stories so that he could use in his one book. And that turned out to be Encounters of the Paranormal. And one of those stories is a story called I Am James, about one of my most profound experiences when I was 10 years old. And that story, along with another one in Encounters with the Paranormal, it went over so well that Mike called me up and he says, "Do you have any more stories?" I'm like, "I've been experiencing things since I was 5. Yeah, I got plenty of them.
That's good.
So he said, do you think maybe you can write some down? And, I'd love to publish a book. So in about 5 weeks, I came up with 15 different stories. And in the meantime, I had taken little excerpts from each one of those stories, and I submitted it to Mike to be sent over to a gentleman by the name of Adam Tillery. Adam Tillery is an illustrator. He does just absolutely fantastic things with charcoal, pen and ink. And Adam took a few of my stories and he interpreted my story into these absolutely fantastic illustrations.
Like this one.
And
here.
James happens to be one of them.
Very cool.
And right now, Adam has taken a lot of his illustrations on the road. And he actually had an exhibition in his hometown recently. And 3 out of the 4 of the illustrations that I have in my book were on that wall.
Very cool.
So I was very, very tickled.
So the next book is your book. It's all your
The
stories?
next book is my book, My Life Amidst the Paranormal. Having experienced the paranormal since I was about 5 years old, just various different experiences, from seeing full-bodied apparitions to poltergeist activity to being touched, pushed, that sort of thing. And I've also experienced things when I've gone on trips abroad. I've been to Ireland, Scotland, and England.
Cool.
And that particular book has a few stories when I was in Ireland and one when I was in Scotland.
Awesome.
And it's been quite an experience. I've met some incredibly wonderful people after I met that book. Coming to places like this, selling the book, on my Facebook page. I've got a bit of a following. And because I've met, quite a number of the people that are up here, I've investigated with. And it's been a really wonderful time.
Awesome.
And
do you have any plans for another book?
I was in the process of trying to write another one, and Mike was hoping maybe I would be able to have it out by October to be done by Halloween.
Right.
But my husband had a stroke back in January, and so it's taken up quite a bit of my time since he's been home. But I'm slowly getting back into it.
Good.
And it's kind of therapy.
Yeah.
Any author will probably tell you that it's something that they put themselves into. But for me, all I do is just write down what happened. And Mike, he did very little editing, and
very cool.
It's fantastic. And Mike, I've put these out. This is my book, one of the flyers that Mike has for the book itself, but it also gives details on how people can quite possibly use Haunted Road Media to publish their own books.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How can people find you, like online?
I am on Facebook, just on a regular private Facebook page under Kat Snyder Snyder S-N-I-D-E-R, which is my maiden name.
Okay.
And my books can be found on not only Amazon in softback, but in Kindle. But you can also get them through Haunted Road Media. And if you contact Haunted Road Media
Do you live
for
here?
an
Do you live here?
No.
Who lives here?
I'm not exactly sure where she is. That's okay. That's fine. If you contact Haunted Road Media, then Mike would be able to get in touch with me if somebody wanted, an autographed copy, or, I come to, events like this.
Sweet. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, now I gotta get up. Oh, I'm so old.
And I'll probably be a guest along with Henry tonight on the show.
Awesome. Very cool.
Because Henry and I have been hanging out for the last few years.
Very cool. Take it easy.
You too. Thank you.
Hello. How are you? We're Lucky TV Creations.
You, Kelly. It's all you today.
It's
all you.
We have our ghost stories up here and then ghost fairies inside them. We have some boy versions with some superheroes in them. Some of them are sold.
I like the box though.
Thank you.
He did that himself, you know.
Put together, anybody's free to take a guess. You can't pick it up.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone's allowed to take a guess, and I hope somebody wins. I really do. I don't want to carry the books back in the car.
Well, I put something else, but if it ends up being a lock, I'm going to be upset because,
Let's see. 3:30 is when I'm going to open it up.
Oh, are you? What time is it anyway?
I have no idea.
I don't either, but oh boy.
I think it's only 2 or 1.
I think the storm's coming early.
Yeah.
I know.
Whew. That looks bad.
Everybody's like eating. And look, when we talk to Mark, we can go bother Mark. He's not in it.
No.
and now it's getting scary. Kenny's over here.
That's right. I have found you again. You were busy when I came over the first time. I got to talk to your lovely wife.
It's a great place, you know?
It
Always
is.
busy, yeah. Always busy.
So how you doing?
Real good. Real
Yeah.
good, Kenny.
And you got any new books out?
As a matter of fact, yeah, Patty and I just came out with this one about, 2 months ago.
Cursed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Stories of the Damned.
And I have signed a contract to do Cursed in Virginia. So that'll be coming out next summer.
Very cool.
And then I don't know if you saw this one or not, but that's the most recent one I did.
Okay.
Which is all the major Civil War battlefields in the country. Carol and I got a chance to visit them. I did typically. Yeah, I had a great time. I don't know about her, but I had a great time.
Awesome.
And I did the history, the ghost stories, and then did some investigating while I was at some of them. We did some fun stuff with this.
How long did it take you to write that one?
Actually, I believe it was 2 summers we were researching.
Wow.
So we got down to Virginia and Tennessee and Georgia.
Okay.
So we got into the deep south for some of those battlefields.
Very cool.
It was fun.
How long did it take you to do this new one, Cursed?
About 9 months, yeah.
It's a whole pregnancy.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's what they're like, yeah. They called me to do this one, and I said I'll be glad to do a book on Pennsylvania if I can call in Patty Wilson. She knows more stories about Pennsylvania than anybody on the face of the planet. So they said, sure, absolutely. So we did it together.
Very cool. Very cool. That's not the first time you guys worked together,
no,
right?
we've written several.
Yeah.
But it's fun to write with Mark. It's like just hanging out with a friend, really.
I hear he's kind of goofy.
I think he's one of the nicest guys on the planet.
Goofy, I'll go with. Yeah.
In a nice way.
I'll go with that.
In a nice way.
In a
Cool.
nice way.
You guys got it. Did you make the name tags yourself?
Miss Carol got us all hooked up, man.
Okay. I was wondering, I'm seeing people with name tags and stickers and stuff. I didn't get anything.
Well, the stickers are already there.
I'm a redheaded stepchild.
Either everybody knows you and is avoiding you, or...
Yeah. I know, a few people ran away. I keep stealing the dog over there, the plush dog.
Oh, yeah.
On the table.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And where can people find you online again?
Ghostsofgettysburg.com. It's plural because someone apparently has ghostsofgettysburg.com.
Very cool.
Brand new website too.
Oh,
Carol. Carol did it.
Carol did it.
Carol always does it.
Carol does everything that happens. It's Carol's fault.
That's true.
It is true.
That's where we're going with.
All the good stuff here, all the corrections and everything. Carol.
I always tell everybody she just tells us where to show up and what to do, and we do it.
Yep.
Very cool. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kenny.
Very cool. Spirited Events. Let's go check out Spirited Events. Let's go up slow so she gets nervous as we come up. Just slow and just kind of look at her and be like, oh, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Are you Dana? Wait, Dana. Dana, Claire. Dana's
under the umbrella.
Okay.
Have you met Dana yet?
I haven't met Dana yet.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Jaffa.
What is it?
Jaffa.
Jaffa.
Spirited Events by Jaffa.
That's a freaking cool name. Jaffa.
That's my name.
That's all. I'm Kenny.
Hi, Kenny. Nice
How are
to
you?
meet you? I'm doing well.
So, I'm going to interview you. Is that okay? Awesome. What is Spirited Events?
Spirited Events is a small event business where I will create events for groups of 20 or less people. And it can be anything like, of course, paranormal, spiritual, metaphysical. I do just girls' weekends events. I do art events. So it's all different locations. Sometimes it's an evening, sometimes it's a whole weekend.
I'm down for the all girls event.
I know, you would enjoy those.
I would
we have a great game night usually on girls' weekend.
Cool. How long have you been doing this?
Right now I think it's about 2.5 years now. Did it part-time for a few years, and my friends kept saying you need to do this full-time, and I said I'll be happy to get out of insurance and do this, so that's what I did.
Definitely. So it's 20 or less?
20 or less people. I like it when you
Like
have
it's small?
something, it's more intimate, yeah. And everybody feels like they're part of the group and get to know each other.
Okay. That's much better. You
Yeah.
get too many people, people get lost, and
Exactly.
you know, and not attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'll work a lot with other gifted people, experienced people, both paranormal, psychics, mediums. So they're always with me as well.
Do you ever invite skeptics on your events?
Yeah, and I love that.
Really?
I don't mind them coming along.
All right,
I have
good.
a lot
I
of
like those.
first timers. I have skeptics, and that's fine. I welcome all.
Very cool.
He's doing this, so what does that mean? Skeptic? Okay, well that's okay.
Yes.
And that's okay, because I agree. Until you have your first experience, I was the same way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. What has been your favorite event so far?
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, I do love the girls' weekends. Sorry for all you paranormal fans. The girls' weekends are a lot of fun. But if you're looking from a paranormal perspective, we did a 2-night stay at Moundsville Penitentiary in May. And I'd say that was one of my best ones just because we had 2 full nights there.
Okay.
And a lot of interesting things happening.
So when you set up the 2 nights, is it just, like, I guess run me through a package thing where...
Basically,
what do we get?
They come in, it's 20 people at max. We split up the prison into 4 sections. So we have 4 groups of 5 people each, and we've mapped where they're going for 2 nights.
Okay.
We'll let them use paranormal equipment if they don't have any, and we'll work with them on that. And then we get a discount on the hotel room.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So then we do different types of things. We try different experiments as far as EVP, or we'll try recording, or just let somebody sit there quietly and see what they get. It's up to them.
Very cool. And where can we find you online?
You
Sign
can
up.
find me on spiritedeventsbyjaffa.com. You can find me on the website and on Facebook.
Sweet.
And I have an e-newsletter. If you sign up for that, people will get notice of the events first off when they're announced.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a
I
pleasure
appreciate
meeting
it.
you. Thank
Pleasure
you.
meeting you. Awesome. Can you steal a card too?
Please do.
Awesome. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Urban Post.
Hello.
Who wants to talk to me?
I can talk to you.
You come talk to me.
All right.
You don't want me to talk.
I like when you talk to me with them state trooper glasses you got there.
Excuse me, boy. What are you get up to?
There you go.
I'm gonna need you to step out and bend over the hood, please.
He fits in so well with us. So, who are you?
I'm Stacy Martin.
And what do you do?
I own
Stacy
Urban
Martin.
Post, and I also make the Urban Essentials spray.
Spray.
Mhm.
Okay. So, how did you get into this?
Well, I had a lady making them for me, and she decided to go out of business. So
That sucks.
yeah, sucks for her. And then so I had to really learn how to blend essential oils, what properties crystals hold, and things like that.
Okay. And you just started making it on your own?
Yeah, I started making it after very intensive
I usually don't like this.
searching and
It's very deep.
research and
It's
all
very
that.
deep.
Yes.
You like went this way
I
like
did,
3
I
times.
did. I was like,
So that's very deep.
yes, it
Okay.
is very deep.
But you mastered it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
Okay.
learning all the time, but the sprays that I do have are very researched and smell great and do what they're supposed to do.
Now I heard on the grapevine last night, somewhere with alcohol, that there was a certain scent that made women like just climb all
is.
over men.
It's called the Hawk,
Yes.
named after Joe Hawk, founder of the East Coast Paracon and also from Animal Planet's The Haunted.
Where is he?
He
was
is
he?
right
he was
over
here?
there. Yeah, he was
Oh.
with our stand. He's right over
He's
there.
way back
Yeah.
there. I see him.
Yep.
All right.
So
where-
the
where
Hawk is
this?
what you want.
Oh.
I know what you're talking about.
We got shit
And
up.
it's for ghost hunters because he is part of a ghost team,
Okay.
and he needs protection. He needs vigilance. He needs to open his third eye, but also be safe from anything attaching to him.
What do you got rattling around in there?
These are all crystals and gemstones that are designed to work with the essential oils to create the desired effect.
Okay.
All right. I know you're like
so
what-
interesting.
You're like, this is such bullshit.
I am not saying this is
You are
bullshit in my head.
You are so. I know. Here you go. You want to spray?
Sure. Spray me. Oh. Mm. Okay, I'm waiting. Waiting for the women.
I know. Right?
Waiting for the women. Get it in the wind there. There you go. There's a whole bunch of women downwind from me. No one has tackled me yet.
I can smell it. It smells really good. It does.
Stay on the camera.
You're like a brother.
It smells nice. It smells refreshing.
Isn't it nice? Like the wind.
It smells
you
like a
just love
spa.
it. It's very grounding and earthy, and
It's earthy.
it is earthy.
Like I could lay out in a field with the dandelions, sun shining through my flowing hair. I like it.
Very nice, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What else you got?
We have Falling Apart, which you were sweating last time. Are you a little cooler?
I'm much cooler because I'm soaking wet from the rain.
Okay. Well, can I spray you? This is for arthritis.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time you sprayed me.
Right? I know. This is for like arthritis, fibromyalgia, any kind of pain that you might have. I
Okay.
developed it for myself because I have a really bad health condition, and
That's not nice.
no, my organs are dying and my bones are fusing, and I have a really bad arthritis.
You need
from
to
it.
you need to activate your mutant gene.
Yes,
And
something.
bring out your powers.
Right, exactly. So I have a lot of pain all the time, so I created this for myself to help with the pain.
Does it help?
It helps a lot. I have restless leg really bad too.
Okay.
So I spray every night from the knees down into my feet, my hip, things like that. So
cool. Why do you shake it?
Because the oils in here need to emulsify, they need to blend together
Okay.
and things, and it sort of helps activate it to get that cooling sensation.
Oh.
Okay. It has the #1 anti-inflammatory found on the planet in it.
Okay.
Okay.
So where are you going to spray me this time?
On your neck.
On my neck.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. It's like minty.
It is. It's peppermint, eucalyptus,
Peppermint.
ginger.
I feel like Christmas.
It has a nice
Don't laugh at me. It's. I feel cool and breezy.
And breezy.
Yeah. Almost like I'm going commando. That's what I'm feeling now.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anything else you? I do notice that there's a cool name here that I like.
Yes.
Let go of the negative shit. That's freaking awesome. Love that.
That one was designed for people that work with asshole coworkers. Sorry, beep.
Yes.
Asshole.
I should
Yes.
get that whenever I have to do a show with Lou, because he's an asshole.
I need a bottle of that. So you spray yourself so you don't pick up their negative shit that they dump on you. You sort of let it go.
So you mix that with the Hulk. I get chicks digging me and
Yes.
assholes being repelled. That's
Yes.
awesome. That's like a twofer.
And then free balling it in the back.
Oh,
right?
free balling it in the back.
Yes. You're all set.
She caught me off guard on that. I wasn't expecting that. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Where can we find you online?
urbanpostco, co, at gmail.com.
Uh-oh.
Not that's
Not Gmail.
not Gmail. It's urbanpostco.com.
Okay. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I feel so funky now.
I know.
Kitty, you're gonna want to get this on video.
Oh. What we got?
Dave has never interviewed him.
Wait, go here. Hi, Dave. How you doing?
Hey.
What's going on?
Nothing.
So,
Nothing.
How's it going at the conference?
It's hot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I hope that's like rain on you too.
It is. It is.
All right.
It's all rain. I'm not sweating.
Yeah.
I just wanted to stop you and talk to you a bit because I want to trump Chuck over there.
You got the interview.
I know. How's it going? What are you guys doing here? Like, are you selling stuff?
Hey, I think it's some sort of paranormal gathering.
It is. It's a gathering of paranormal people.
I don't really believe in that stuff.
I don't believe in it
I'm a
either.
skeptic myself.
Are you a skeptic?
I am.
You're
I
a
don't believe in
skeptic.
this.
I actually believe all of it.
When I can see it and touch it, then I'll believe it.
Well, you can see me and touch me. I think Chuck is stealing my signal. See what happens? Chuck gets upset when you steal his interview.
He hacked you.
I don't blame you, Chuck.
That is just crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's stooping really low. Really, really low, Chuck.
Listen, Dave's the kind of guy that knows he's avoiding me to the point where when he first seen me today, he shot me a bird.
Yes, I did.
You did?
I did. I admit it.
You're in trouble, buddy. Somehow, when I figure out what I'm going to do,
He talks a lot.
He does. That's why it's pointless to go over there for the interview, because he just talks and talks and talks. There's no
Hey,
questions.
you know what? He's one of them like internet bullies. He's all talk behind his table there, behind his microphone.
And it's cyber stalking, really, is what it is.
Yeah, Chuck. All right, man. Thank you. Oh, hey, there's Bob. Look, I got both of them. You talking about me? Yeah, I was talking about you. You sexy bitch. I stole his interview. I stole it. La 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 la. Hey, Bob. Watch the tent. You're freakishly tall. Watch the top of the tent there. You know, being freakishly tall as you. You have something for me? Oh, wait. Did you give me this at Pennhurst? I think you gave me 2 of these at Pennhurst. There you go. I love you, Bob.
Can you give him one for me, too?
I love you, Chuck. Watch your head, Bob. Let's see. Who else we got here? Who? I don't know who the people are. I'm just wondering aimlessly. Let's talk to these people, if they'll talk to us. I don't know. They look. See, they're looking, they're smiling. They're like, oh, crap, he's coming up here. One of them doesn't look like they're happy. Hi.
Are you happy to see me?
Both.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
All right.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Would you ladies mind if I interviewed you?
No, go ahead.
Sweet.
I'm the owner of Spirit Reachers.
Okay.
So what
What's
do you
your
want to
name?
know? My name is Victoria Rosencrantz, and
Victoria.
we're from Northumberland County, Pennsylvania. So we are Sunbury, Northumberland, about an hour south of Williamsburg,
Okay.
in that area.
What do you girls do?
Well, we have, when the Spirit Reachers first started, we had a storefront, and we did, there was a medium that was with me as well as a business partner. So we did medium readings. I'm a Reiki master teacher, so we did Reiki. We did lots of public events in town. We used, the buildings that we used were all, were all either historic or for preservation. And so we give a portion of half of the ticket price always goes back to the building. So we're very much about preservation and about
Very nice.
Keeping those historic properties intact in our community, because that's very important. We were doing historic trolley rides and cemetery tours and things like that. Unfortunately, life happened, so we haven't done as much as we were, but we're trying to get ourselves in line again. Right now we're very busy trying to save a 130-year-old structure in our town. It's the Northumberland County Prison. They had a fire 2 years ago in January. So it's a magnificent castle-looking structure that sits right in the town, right
Very
on the
nice.
corner in the historic district of our town, which is a national historic district, and I am the chairperson for that district. So from a little girl, I loved that building, and I always said for years that if anything ever happens to that, I will handcuff myself to the front of it before they tear it down. And I'm not joking. I have 2 pairs of handcuffs, but that's a whole nother show, okay?
Now it's a party.
Now it's a party.
You need to call me when you do that, because I want to be there. I want to see you handcuff yourself. to it and film
Honestly,
it.
I don't think it's going to happen because the commissioners have been wonderful. We have PA Preservation involved, and they've got us a grant to have a architect and an engineer come through and do a report to say, this is really what all it's going to need, okay? And that's when we can then apply for whether they're going to keep it and allow us to do something with it, or are they going to sell it. But we'd still, our goal here is that we'd really like to see the historic component be brought out for tourism and stuff in our town. And one of the big things we would like to do is be able to have historic tours through it, paranormal events there. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has a beautiful not beautiful, it's a prison, but a big courtyard. But there's these big like medieval doors that we could open up and let the vendors come in, and there's so much. I mean, it's an absolute, the staircases are 1800 staircases that are not falling apart. Original fireplaces in the warden's quarters that right now there's wood over it in the flooring, but there was glass. So the warden would live in those quarters in the apartment and look down into the prison and be able to see the prisoners. So it's just an amazing structure. And so we're working very hard. So we have all the bodies to power, and we're involving some of our local House of Representatives, Linda Schlegel-Culver. She has never been in the prison before, so she talked with me a couple weeks ago. We're going to get her in there. So we're trying to really get the community. We cannot have the structure torn down. You know, I mean, it's the rock that it's made out of was actually dredged out of the Susquehanna, which runs right down a couple streets down is the Susquehanna River that runs, you know, through that city.
Very cool. Sounds really cool.
Yeah.
place.
So we're very much about you know, preserving our history. We all are.
Well,
Yeah.
we encourage people to go out to our website.
Yeah, we do have.
Even if you're not from the county, help us. Go out there. There's a petition out there. It's savencprison.org.
Okay, cool. And who else? Who's
I'm
everybody
Tracy
else?
Boyer. I'm kind of the webmaster, graphics person, investigator.
Yep.
Who are you?
I'm Anna Crawford. I'm just a good supporter.
Okay.
And an investigator.
Investigator,
And,
supporter.
she's you know, one of our other. We have a medium on the team, and also you know, Christine's an empath, intuitive, and so am I. So that also helps when we're out there. But we've filmed several times at different historic properties with Bob. Bob's come out. We film with him.
Okay.
He's bugging me right now. What we're hoping is to get Bob in there. I want Bob Christopher in there and his team before anybody else gets in there to film, because it's a respect thing.
Okay.
And Bob's very, very good. And then after that, we'll see what happens. But I really want, because right now, I don't care how many TV shows, and you know, we've all met all those people on TV and whatever, but I'll tell you right now, that's the ticket right over there. They're Bob and Dave. They've got a following.
Bob's getting so many props over here.
He's my buddy. He's over there at the other microphone. Oh no, he's not.
What the hell, Bob?
He can pay me later. He can pay me
Bob's
later.
getting major props over here. Watch your head.
It's all right. He said
He's a
something
good
about
guy.
he flashed a $100 bill before you walked
That's
over. So
okay.
I think that was for me. So, but anyway,
where can people find you guys on?
www.spiritreachers.com
Okay.
is our website.
Cool.
And and then the other, go on and they can sign that petition, and that would
Awesome.
be awesome. So
Thank you very much.
thank you. Thank you. Awesome.
Oh, now I gotta get up again. Oi.
Get the
My knees. Oi. Very cool. Very cool. Can I interview you, sir?
You certainly may.
Awesome.
If you don't mind if I put my
Big Newtons.
away. Darn too. Gonna drink the water so I
Sure.
sound good.
I just followed him around.
Oh, there you go.
Cool. Let me come back there. Sit next to you.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
stand up or
That's all right.
whatever. I'll get this out of your way here.
All right, we're good.
Good.
All right, I am here with Don Allison, right?
That's correct.
And a journalist, an author, and all-around nice guy.
Oh, gee, thanks for the compliments.
I got a chance to hang out with him last night. I recognized him at the Farnsworth House. There was some live music and some beer, and it was good. And I recognized him, and we sat down and chatted for about a half hour, 40 minutes, something
Yeah,
like that.
looks like it's a good
Really
time,
nice.
and Kenny's a nice guy too.
Yeah, for now. So tell me about what you have here.
Well, I have several books here. Most of my work has been what you might call traditional history of regional history, the Civil War.
Okay.
And I have my one book on the paranormal, my latest book.
And how did you come to do that?
Really, it was a long story. You could call me definitely a skeptic. I wasn't an antagonistic skeptic. I just didn't believe.
Okay.
Just didn't believe in it. But my wife and I purchased an 1830s house outside of Bryan, Ohio, and we started having experiences we could not explain. And my initial reaction is, no, just kind of.
Yeah.
But finally, it almost wears you down. It's like, well, there's something going on here that we can't explain.
Okay. And that got you involved in the paranormal kind of community?
Just not really the community. I started doing research, just reading books, getting online,
okay,
kind of getting a feel for, what the things that we're having happening, are those common, or other people having them? What do people say about them?
Okay.
That kind of thing. And I've talked to some people I know about what's going on, and people kept saying, you should write a book about this. I'm thinking, no, I don't think so. But
what pushed you over the edge to do it?
It was some experiences at Gettysburg, especially some experiences at the Alabama Monument, Little Round Top. Really, it was some things I had happen there that led me into looking into my family background, and find out I had family members in Law's Alabama Brigade, a great-great-grandfather who was captured at Little Round Top. Had it not been for some unusual things happening to me, I wouldn't have been motivated to research that.
Very cool. I noticed you got some other books here too.
Yes.
What do you got? What is this?
This is How Private Peck Put Down the Rebellion. It's actually a public domain book. Have you ever heard of Peck's Bad Boy?
No.
George W. Peck was a very famous comic author, comedian, kind of a stand-up comedian of his day. Very popular for his bad boy books. Basically a young boy, fictional young boy, who would play terrible practical jokes on people. I had read these books. I thought they were hilarious, and I figured, George W. Peck probably died in prison somewhere with that devious mind. He was mayor of Milwaukee, governor of Wisconsin, a Civil War vet. When I ran across his humorous take on the war, I brought it back. I researched his background and included, biographical information to put him in context. And,
very cool.
Other book, Best of On My Mind. I do a weekly newspaper column. That's some of my favorite columns from the newspaper work that I do.
Very cool. Yep, that's you.
And
that's the picture I looked up yesterday to make sure it was him.
So you knew who I was before you came over.
He's
and then
sitting 5 feet from me. I'm like, yeah, that's him. That's him. And what else you got?
And Hell on Belle Isle. That was actually my first book. Still in print, still doing well. It's based on the letters and diary kept by a soldier who was at one time from my area and was captured as a POW, held at Belle Isle Prison in Richmond.
Cool.
Not a pleasant experience.
No, I would imagine not. No. Very cool. Where can people find you online?
Online, you can find all my books at www.fatedbanner.com.
Okay.
If you're interested in the paranormal book, it's www.imetaghost@Gettysburg.
Sweet. Very cool. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the time.
You're welcome. No problem.
All right. I will leave this with you. I think I gave you the other card yesterday.
Did I give you a card?
No. Let me get one. How much is the ghost book?
The ghost book, $16.95.
Okay. I'm going to take one of those.
Get him to sign it.